Right here, advanced. Push that advanced. And it should be set up this way. As a default label, colloquy, double, alignment is left, continuation paragraph is a speaker paragraph. Is everybody set up that way? It should be standard. The only thing that's probably going to be different is your margins.
Are those margins the same as depots?
Yeah, everything's uniform. Yeah, so it should all be the same.
Is it possible you can click on the top 3, the fixed question and answer, make sure we have the correct numbers on there?
And the question is 56, indented at 4, with a text column at 9.
What if it's just a little bit off?
What is it?
0, 52, 5, and 10.
You know what, Jane and I noticed that everybody's computer is different when it comes to that.
Yeah.
It's
And it may be, I
a little
mean,
bit-
everybody's settings may be a little bit different, but I think this is uniform format here. So, I mean, it's not going to be that big of a deal if it's one character over indented more. It's not going to, as long as it's uniform throughout your whole thing, then it's probably not going to matter that much. I don't think the fourth quarter somebody's going to kick it out because it's, you know, on column 14 instead of 15 or whatever, okay?
So then answer should be the same as question on your computer.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah. Okay, everyone got that? All right. Now, if you used the SNU screw as your speaker identifications, then you're going to need to think of 2 other ones. Speaker identifications, because we're going to need 4 attorneys. So I don't really care how you set it up. If you think you're going to do depots the rest of your life, that's fine. You can use man, man. You can use wom for woman. And the way that I set it up is man, man. And then when it comes up here, it just says unidentified man. And then you identify it as whoever it is. But put those in your dictionary now.
What are the other ones that you use? Top, bottom, bottom.
Top, bottom, and then bottom, top. So it's both tops, both bottoms, top, bottom, then bottom, top is 4. And this is what I'm talking about right here. That's a correct way to stroke it, is attorney 3. STPH, RBGS. So it should be SN comma. Is that the way y'all do comma?
That's for attorney what?
3. These are mine, guys. These are mine. So if you want to use them, great. If you don't, then you need to figure out 4 that you're going to use.
What do you use for?
And 4 is bottom, which is J, top, period. So it's STPH, RBGS is 1. I mean FPLT. STPH, FPLT is the correct way to stroke it for 1. 2. Yeah. SKWR, RBGS is for attorney 2. And then STPH, RBGS is 3. And then SKWR, FPLT is 4. Okay? I also want you, if you use mine and you have those 4 speaker identifications, I still want you to put man, man, and I want you to put woman there. Unidentified man, unidentified woman. done a lot of them in my day. So even, like some of these, for a silly person, that would be some of you cats in here. You can do whatever you want, guys. I mean, perp, I use perp for person in purple, red, yell for yellow, brown, whatever you need to do it. To me, colors and stuff like that works easiest. You can use hair, if somebody has, like big hair, or it just kind of sticks out at you. The first thing that you can think of, because sometimes it'll catch you off guard. You can be in a depot, and if they're still on the record and his secretary comes in and she says something and you're still on the record, you might want to get that. So you're going to have to think of a speaker identification for her, whether it be Wum or whether it was the videographer. I use vid for videographer. And there's a bunch of them. We'll kind of go through some of the ones. I wanted that one. That's the one I use a lot. But look at how many different ways you can stroke out the court. It's crazy when you have that many letters and you're just one letter off. And here I think I had green, so person wearing green, gray. I use dad, and mom all the time too. So that's probably not a bad one to put in there too. Dad, mom, for just in case you know that it's the dad, you know that it's a mom. It just gives you another speaker identification in there. Case, for the caseworker. And if you want to, put them in there now. I mean, it gives you something to do. You're not just sitting there. And one, you're building up your dictionary for your speaker identifications already. So it'll already know. It'll already set it up. This way, when you go to stroke it, it's already going to know. You don't have to, sit there and define it, in a depot or in the thing that we're going to do next week. It's already set up. And I'm telling you, you need to have case for the caseworker, court, 4 attorneys, woman, man, at least that many. Okay?
After classes, I possibly can look at my dictionary, Tom, because I have a whole bunch. It's like all gibberish for the speakers. Can you just go through and tell me which ones I can delete?
Like for what?
Speakers, like I have some.
Yeah, we'll talk about that afterwards.
Thank you.
I even have like the clerk in there, because we'll do docket call every morning, and the judge, if you ever sit in my court, he wants it done on the record. We do the docket call for a reason. Sometimes attorneys don't show up, whatever, and they're like, oh, I was there. They submit a voucher for something they want to get paid. Well, you weren't here. Yeah, I was there. Well, you didn't announce it at docket call. Yes, I did. Pull it up. And he'll have me pull it up or whatever. He wasn't there. So sometimes he'll ask the clerk of the court, did Mrs. Jennings call, for this case? No, she didn't. Okay. So then we already know he covers himself on everything. Every judge is different. You don't want to take that chance that you don't know who's talking over there. You're gonna know, because he's gonna say, clerk of the court, did somebody call in? Miss Noble, Miss Jennings? No, neither one of them did. Or yeah, they did, and they were going to another court to announce in that court. She's on call, so all we have to do is call her, text her, whatever, and then she'll come over. I'm telling you guys, it's better to be overly prepared than underprepared, especially if you go to court, especially. And if you go work at a firm, I don't care if you think you're going to do depositions the rest of your life. Court calls firms when they need overflow. And if you're low man on the totem pole, you may be going if there's nothing that day and they just want to send you. So be prepared. That's why I'm telling you guys, also get your hours in of going to court and knowing what to do and knowing your speaker identifications. You always at least want to know what you're doing, okay? Don't make it look like you don't know what you're doing, okay? This way you're prepared, okay? Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little kind of mock thing, and I'm gonna tell you who the speaker is. Okay, I want you to hit the speaker, say what I'm saying, then I'm gonna tell you when the speaker changes. You hit the speaker. This way you get to know, kind of what we're doing.
Will you say speaker 1, speaker 2?
Yeah, when I say speaker 1, speaker 2, that means hit your symbol for speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 3, speaker 4, woman, man, clerk. Okay? Okay, y'all ready? Hit your symbol for court. Okay, this is 9 o'clock, docket call on April 20th, 2014. First case is 2014 PA 00945. In the interest of Isabella Garcia. Trial on the merits. Mr. Kirkwood, are you here? Speaker 1. Yes, sir. I represent the children. The court. Okay. Ms. Hargrove, are you present? Speaker 2. Yes, sir, I am. I represent the mother, in this case, Mrs. Garcia, Adriana Garcia. The court. Good. Mr. Kirkwood, are you present? Speaker 4. Yes, sir. I'm present. I represent the dad. Speaker 3. Judge, I'm here also. My name is Mark Braswell. I represent another father, Mr. Hernandez. Okay? Court. Clerk of the court. Have we heard from Mr. Anderson? Clerk. Yes, sir, we have. He's in the 186th District Court for docket call. He said to call when he's done. Attorney 1. He spoke with me, Judge. We have an agreement. Speaker 2. I spoke with him also. He is in agreement. How did that feel? Do you remember him? Do you remember all of them? And I want you to get to where when people talk, you don't even have to think about it. I mean, you already know what it is. You already know, your speaker identifications. You don't have to think about, speaker 3, okay, speaker 4, all right. Because I'm telling you, it's going to go quick. It's going to go quick on docket calls in the mornings and stuff like that. So they just expect that you kind of know what you're doing. So, we're going to practice that, a little bit more, later on and stuff. So, did it feel okay? Was that fast enough? Slow enough? How was that for you? But it was. Okay. Do I need to take a little break? Y'all okay? Everyone's all right? Okay. Do you have any questions?
Can I see your briefs for the different court? Do you have special briefs for all the courts, like the 168? Or do you have a brief for district court?
It's D-R-O-R-T. Huh? D-R-O-R-T.
And it's lowercase district court?
If they're talking about a specific district court,
It's uppercase.
it's uppercase. You know what? We'll take a little break right here.